policy analyst at Open Europe, a think tank that focuses on the UK-EU relationship. It is obviously changing and moving. We might not even get a vote on the main proposition today if the Letwin bill, if the Letwin amendment goes through. What is your expectation of whether we're going to get even some form of decision today, and how the government might sidestep the Benn Act, if at all? Is that possible in your view?
Well, clearly they're placing all their hope in at the minute that the deal will get passed in the House of Commons. I think the numbers could be there, but it's really very, very tight. It's going to be down to a few MPs making the decision.
And they'll presumably, the government be putting massive pressure, they're trying to, presumably by this announcement, on Conservatives not voting and others not voting for the Letwin.
Yes, that's right. They obviously don't want, they want a clear run at a vote on a meaningful vote on the deal itself.
I mean, pressure on the Speaker as well now. Whether he calls Letwin or not, it's got huge cross-party support, and the expectation was that it would be called.
Yes, and of course he has done everything to facilitate backbenchers in the previous Brexit debates in a way that has not been entirely helpful to the government. So I'm sure he will make his decision based on those criteria and not on what the government wants. So we'll just have to wait and see whether he calls it.
And in terms of people actually voting, of course, a lot of talk about the Labour MPs who might support the government. That's perhaps easier when they're out in their constituencies. When people are back here, they are talking to the whips face to face, they are talking to colleagues face to face, they actually have to walk through lobbies together. It's altogether more difficult, isn't it? There's a lot of pressure on them.
Yes,
in terms of how to vote.
Yes, even at the very last minute, MPs can change their mind. So even if they've said that they're definitely going to vote for the government, it's not until their name appears on the division list that we can be absolutely sure.
But from what you've seen, you think that Boris Johnson, if the vote was to go through, it's quite a big if now.
Quite a big if.
He potentially has the numbers because he's got the ERG, he's got some Labour rebels. You think that that is potentially there?
It's potentially there. It's not. It's by far from a certainty. There's about 293 definitely voting for the deal, another 25 who will probably vote for it, and then it depends how many that he can get to get up to the magic 320 that he needs to get the deal passed.
Okay, David Shiels, thanks very much.